Hello, welcome. This is Susan Taylor Shire, and we are in Soul Mastery, bringing forth this holiday season in whole new ways. So this year has been one for the books. We could all write a story, our own story. And one of the things that has been major in this year is such a sense of grief and loss. And now it feels as though the holiday season and all that it can bring for us has been taken from us. It's not just the pandemic. I have spoken to so many people this year that have walked through losses of other capacities, not just because of a virus. But the virus has been in the forefront for sure, and all that it has brought economically, in our health, in our sense of what we might call normalcy. And so this holiday season is not so-called normal. But I want to give you a new way to look at this because that's what we have to do when this is what we have. So, I will remind you that in the Northern Hemisphere, this is the time of the solstice, which is the December 21st, 22nd gateway, which is the birth of light. Now, prior to that, it is the darkest time of the year, yes? And we often have had many, many years of overload of stress, holiday too much cheer, holiday gotta get this done, and it's exhaustion, and we feel as though after the holidays we need a vacation from the vacation with the family or the crazy uncle or just the too much out there and shopping and going out and all of that. Well, this year we get to celebrate the true essence of this holiday season, which is peace on earth and the quiet, the stillness, the peacefulness of the darkness of the season. We're actually honoring the season as never before. How's that for a great thing to consider, right? So it may feel as though your heart is aching for something more. I want connection to family. I want hugs that I have not been able to get all year, and hoping that the holiday I'd be able to be with friends and family that have not been possible for a while, but it's not possible yet if we are being respectful. And if we are in that feeling of exhaustion, oh, this has all been too much. I understand. It's out there. It's here. That exhaustion is there. But the exhaustion so often relates to the overwhelm, the sense of dealing with reactivity and dealing with so much on the outer. What if we didn't have that overwhelm of so much around us that we feel we have to take care of during the holiday season, that we can go into a deeper place inside. Now, this may mean that we touch into more of the loss and grief that this year has been, because we're not in overwhelm and oh my God, and that just makes me crazy, and that I'm afraid of, and this makes me frustrated. To go into the deeper places in our heart, to get to the gold of that stillness and peace, and that sense of deep connection to all mankind, to the collective, that deeper connection to spirit, that deeper connection to that sense that our guidance is right here with us, giving us a hug all the time. To really deepen into that space, we may have to go through a little more loss and grief and sadness, but that's okay. Know that it's a passageway. So let yourself feel the grief of this not being the holiday that you anticipated, and feel that, and bring yourself into a place in your heart, which is where love and light abide, in the space in between. When you say to someone, I love you, it's the sensation back of it that you feel and that feeds you. Not the words. It's the space, it's the peace, it's the satisfaction that you feel that comes with saying those words, giving that expression, offering that kindness and that generosity. We can have that if we allow ourselves to open our hearts in deeper ways to what really matters to us and attend that, our connection to something larger of love that is always there. And yes, one of the ways to do that is to be kind to a stranger, generous during this time of heart in ways that we wouldn't have normally because we were so focused on being taking care of family and the smaller circle. What about the heart of mankind and being a blessing to that in our stillness, in our quietness, in our greater silence, because we don't have avenues for outer activity in the same way. This is the peace of the season that we are getting to really deeply claim. And as we continue in this sacred pause that this year has been, it is what gives us the deeper place of connection that is vital for our immunity, our health, our sense of abundance, and our way through this time of what we're calling a virus pandemic. So you can also take a moment right now to think of the essences that you feel you are going to miss during this holiday season that you might have had that won't be available to you in the same way. What are the essences? What are the qualities? What is family for you? What does that feel like for you when you say, I will miss being with family? What does that feel like in your heart? And how can you allow yourself to have that experience here and now and for the next month? For this very next full month of December, give that to yourself. Yes, it relates to appreciation and thanksgiving and generosity and kindness, but find out what it means for you, what you want to receive that this holiday brings for you. Can you give yourself that right now? And allow yourself to go deep into that place, beyond a sense of the sad of being alone, beyond the sense of a sad of something being taken from you, beyond the sense of lack and the sense that you don't have what makes your heart sing. Allow yourself to go into that grief and loss and fatigue, and then beneath that is the gold of the still, the peaceful, the quiet that this season is all about. And we get to collectively reclaim that if we will. And you can be the light of inspiration for others around you. And speak of these things when others are saying this is so hard and so harsh. You can say, and this is a great time for us to love mankind in the stillness, love the family of man, love what is in the stillness and the peace of heart that this time is bringing forth for us. So I honor you completely in what it is that you have to traverse during this holiday season to come to that place of deep peace, of deep blessing for the life that you have and the life that we are collectively generating together, each of us in our own places, connected to the unified field of love, with the unified field of universal love that's always with us, and the invisible family of love that is always here with us and for us. Blessings to this sacred time of peace, stillness, and giving great thanksgiving for the light that is increased in this year and is being birthed in whole new ways out of the darkness of our willingness to come to those deeper places in ourselves that feel that something is missing, to filling that with all that is so beautiful, so heartfelt, so love-filled. I am with you in that blessing. Much love to you in this holiday, holy day season.